What's up, guys? So, I said if I would get it, I would review it ASAP, and it came in the mail today, so I am extremely happy to announce that I will be reviewing the Transformers Age of the Primes Megatronus. So, you probably already know who he's about, and I get to mess with some stuff here, but I'm going to do an add to the stage kind of thing right here, and hopefully you can see it. And I'm going to try and enlarge this even more for you guys. Basically, the history of Megatronus Prime, blah, 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 known as the Fallen. But in the storyline for Transformers 1, he actually went down as a hero versus what he did before. So the lore is there. And there's the information in case you guys got it. How do you spell? Yeah, I know. I knew. But it ain't that. So take this out of here. Cameraman, remove. And my face is out of this. Okay. I don't know why I'm not here. But here we go. Once again. Hi, guys. So, with that being said, I'm adding to the stage this guy right here. And I'm going to zoom in a little bit more. My namesake, the guy that I basically named my avatar, or me, or whatever you want to call it. Megatronus himself. Ah! It doesn't sound right if I do it like that. It kind of sounds weird. So, if anything, I would do it like this. And I'm probably frozen here in the screen, so you're probably hopefully still seeing the Age of the Primes box here, because, God forbid, I actually do something right for this stream. But it's all about having fun. So, he's retailing for $54.99 in stores. I ended up getting him at CMD store because Amazon was being lazy and not shipping him out at the proper time. And fun fact, after I removed him off of Amazon, I went to look for him again, and he's completely gone from Amazon. So I don't know if they were just like, we're done, we're not selling him, or what the story is. So hopefully if you did your pre-sale through Amazon or anybody else, you got it. If not, like I said, CMD, they're based out of Niagara Falls, New York, or Canada side. And I got this. I actually ordered it Friday, got them today. So I'm very stoked about that. And yeah, I totally agree, DFS. Seeing that movie, it was one of the best ones. I mean, we all love the 86 version, but as far as plot and anything else is concerned, it was worth it. What is going on, Belucius? How you been? If I watch this, I'll have to buy it. Won't. Well, that'll cost me. Yes, it will cost you. Buy him. He's worth it, man. He's a Prime. Well, he's a fallen Prime, but still counts as a Prime. He was there before anything else. So, enough of my ugly face. Let's get to the actual video here and zoom in on this guy. Once again, Megatronus in his packaging. And as you can see, I'm going to compare him to another box from the Studio Series line. Here you go. That's how big this sucker is, because this is another guy that I was going to either throw him up or Ironhide. But, there you go. That's how tall he is. Interesting. Okay, enough boxing. Time to unbox. So, let's see. And basically, same standard. And I love the packaging once again. Detailed graphics are awesome. Making the tank look phenomenal. Making him in robot mode look phenomenal. And, as usual, plastic. That was the window we needed. We shouldn't have never had that taken away. I don't know why they did that. Silly, silly people. Silly, silly people. So, to take him off screen and put me back on screen, like I said, he's pretty big. Not bad. Going for the Voyager size, I believe, because if this is Leader, I think it's a joke. And, yep, Leader class. So, they dubbed him Leader. I think, personally, he's more of a Voyager. What do you guys think? Because I'm going to compare, well, once I get him on a box, I want to compare him to, say, another Leader. And, thank God, there's a lot of stuff here. And, of course, make sure you check your boxes for any content that is there, like weaponry and all that stuff. So, and yes, not only is he still, they put plastic back, they put plastic back on the ties. That's one thing I wish they wouldn't have done, but it's a case of Rasara. So, let me just unpackage my boy here. How you guys doing so far? Did I get a haircut? No, this is just old age, dude. No, I did. I actually decided I was done with the long hair bit. So, if anybody's wondering, Raz, what's going on, Raz, buddy? Yeah, I got bored, and I said, you know what? I originally grew my hair out because when I had my eye surgery, I was paranoid that something would happen to my eye and I'd have it more damaged. So I ended up letting it grow long. 3 years later, I just decided to say, okay, I'm done. I don't want this anymore. So I chopped it off and shaved, and now I actually look human. I think I look human. I don't know. My wife says I look human, but then again, she'll say anything in the dark to make me feel better about myself. So it is what it is. People out there like, you're gonna get censored. Yes, I am. And oh my god, they really just okay. This is different. They put tape on this guy. That was useless. They actually put tape on this guy to hold him in place. So that's the packaging. And let's see what he got. Okay, so as far as packaging weapons is concerned, I got these. Looks like the gun, and another gun, and a cannon. The sword, actually. I'm sorry, because I got to turn around. I didn't get to see what it looked like. So I hope my streaming goes as well as well too. So again, say what's up, Rez. What's up, Princeton? Ray B, shout out to you. And, all right, let's lift this sucker out. What I hate is when they actually package things way too well. And as usual, I'm going to try to do a transformation today. I almost cut myself up on that one. And the cannon here. And I'm going to try and do somewhat art display and everything else, yada, yada, yada. And now I'm going by blind. I'm not doing instructions on this guy, so that's the challenge on my part. I hope you guys can hear me. All right, so let me set this guy up here. So in hand, this is what he looks like. It's pretty big, surprisingly very big for what we got. I'm pretty stoked about this guy. This is the guy we all, and of course, if we're going to do the whole act and everything else, he's got the ports here, the 5 mils, I believe. Yeah, this is how it's supposed to look, I guess. Sword in hand, and I will put on display here. Okay. As well, let's just get this over with, the articulations and everything else here. So, head does the twisty twist, because I can't be up, down, ball joint. Is that ball joint? It's weird. This is it's kind of like a ball joint, but a stiff neck at the same time. I figured that one out. All right. Mr. T-pose here. As long as things are out of the way, then yeah, guaranteed T-pose. In fact, might even go a little bit higher than that. Okay. Yep. Full rotation. Elbow bend pretty damn good, in fact. Swivel. Wrist swivel. The fingers are somewhat articulated for what you expect from a leader, so all 4 fingers are sticking. You can barely see it. Sorry, guys. I don't have the zoom feature on this thing, so there you go. Got that. All right. As far as the waist is concerned, he has waist movement. And if you put these little flappy things up, you will get the Van Damme effect. As you can see, ankle tilt so far, it's like you can even sit. That's cool. Is that Tarn based? I want to say kind of. But, you know what? Let's just find out. So, basically, knee bends all the way forward, like the 90-degree angle, and the leg movement, and yeah, he can twist his ankle pretty dang good on that one. So, let me see if I can find my Tarn figure really quick. Meanwhile, I will zoom you in on this guy and give you a little rotation act on this as well. Booyah. Yeah, that's what she said. That's what she said, Princeton. All right, so you mentioned Tarn, and here you go. Back to back. So there's Tarn, and in the slow turning base here. Yeah, the head sculpt is beautiful. But as you can tell, oh, I'm like, where's he not? Why is he not turning on me? That's why he's not turning on me. This is the reason why. The feet are kind of, it's weird. It's similar, the feet. but not really. Well, there you go. What do you guys think? Now, the head sculpt was more based. I don't know. It's weird. Like, I would think that the head sculpt would be a cross between Optimus, Soundwave, and yeah. Yeah, more like a evil Optimus in a sense, but with a bit of Soundwave in him. What do you guys think? Truthfully, got that big Kool-Aid smile on his face, like he just got a schmuck load of energon delivered to his house. But yep, that is basically it. And I apologize if you guys are getting lag on your end versus me. Dwarf Tor, I like that one. You know, I tried to get the Iron Factory one, believe it or not. I actually was going third party for it, but like it wasn't I won't bash AliExpress. It wasn't their fault. It was the delivery service that we got, and I'm so pissed off. I still want him, but I can't trust it because they said, oh, your product had to be sent back to the shipper because the wrong address. I sent them the correct address and and then it was like the zip code. Sent them the correct zip code, and he still sent it back. It was like to the point where it became a month and a half trying to get this, and I said, screw this, I'm done. I want that. I do want that Fallen, but no. I saw the toy hacks for him. Oh, cool. I gotta check it out then. Yep. So like I said, he's retailing at $54.99, and yeah, Voyager versus Leader. Hope you guys like that. All right. I think it's time for me to attempt the impossible here. Oh, wait. Before I even do that, let's show some more. Like I said, here's the weapons. This is the sword. Pretty nice. Detailed, colored beautifully. And let me see something. I think this is part of the staff. So I also have this as well here. I'm thinking this is part of the staff. And there you go. I put it on there. Nothing spectacular. Nothing ooga ooga, just, that's what it is. And now to open up the bag of fun. Oh, this is probably the flames. So let's just confirm that here. And I apologize if I'm boring the hell out of you guys. Oh, there's actually more than I thought here. Okay. It is looking pretty involved from what I'm seeing. I'm hoping that maybe I can do it, because I got some other things I gotta do tonight. Okay, so the bag here has got flames, cannons. Let me see about cheating a bit here. Okay, so yeah, we got a mess load of flames and all that stuff. So let's take a look on my angle here. The flames. So clear plastic and pretty big. And I'm sorry that it's so freaking fuzzy here. Like I said, I don't have the zoom feature and all that. But yeah, I guess it goes into the ports and everything else, as well as also more of his accessories and his armory. You can see. My God. There it is. And I'll show it better here. Yeah, this was pretty good. I'm digging this so far. So I'm going to do a little bit of a cheat over here without the instructions. I want to see, as far as the weaponry is concerned, what they do. So I'll take these guys off, stop the motion thing, and I'll show you the back of the box here. So that way you guys know what I'm looking at here as well. And I hope this is going to work out for me here. Yep, there's his weaponry. So sword I'm going to detach. I'm going to probably add... Yeah, because this is the proper way of putting it on, I guess, through here. Sword and then whatever. Oh, this is the other port for something else. All right, I'm going to attempt the impossible, guys. Get ready to laugh your butts off, because I'm going to try and transform them on camera for you without instructions. And I will let you know how freaking insane this is really going to be. So here we go. Wish me luck. I hope I don't break this. If I do, and it cost me $60 and change. But so far, oh, and it looks like the Canon also does have the little ejector port right here. So right where I'm at, boom. Fun, oh fun, oh fun, oh fun, oh fun. And it looks like this piece goes right over here for Megatronus as well. Looks like a rocket port launchers and all that. What the heck is going on here? Yeah. So I guess full assembly, and there we go. Now the fun part. I may not be able to do this, but I'll give it a shot and see what happens here. So again, like I said, hopefully you'll probably be like switching off in about 5 minutes and like, yeah, I can't do this. Can't be worse than me transforming tracks on Saturday. But that was a race and a contest, and we all knew that was a freaking hell of a haul on that one, Raz. Yeah, so if anybody tuned in on the stream, there was a challenge that I presented, and it was like a contest. And now I think about who won that contest. I think who did win that contest? Now I think about it, I forgot who won. That's sad. Oh my god. Okay, so the fists have to go somewhere. Here we go. So fist pop, and I guess it's got to be a certain way. And I want to make sure that, yep, first thing it does, it pops right off. So had the right idea. And let's see if we can just set it up like this. Okay, so fist facing upward. Let's see if I can do this with this guy. Okay. So twist. Actually, I take that back. Twist to where the thumb is up. Like that, if you can see it. Clicks pretty nicely too. And this is going to be fun, folks. Okay, I'm going to try the legs now. People are like, how the hell are you going to be able to pull this off? I don't know. You want the truth? I don't know. But, oh, that looks pretty easy. Okay, so as far as the legs are concerned, if anybody saw what I just did, took the part of the back leg. What's going on, Paul? How you doing? What is going on? Let me put you up on the screen here because I got to still assess what's going on. Okay, so again, I'm going to start this from the beginning portion right here. That goes up the tread. I'm going to line this up, go down, and it looks like did you guys even catch that? All right, one more time. 1, 2, 3, I believe. It looks like it's supposed to click in, but let me make absolutely sure because it looks like it's supposed to tab in here, but it's giving me a little bit of a tight issue here. Let me make sure here. All right. 1, 2. Yeah, I'm going to not force this one in here just so I can go back on this one. Okay. Click it before you take it. Okay, down, down. Yeah, like I said, I'm not going to force it in yet because I want to make sure when I do this the correct way out after the show. But, yeah. Oh, and another thing too, it does have wheels. So you got something. These tuck in? Nope, but that works for me. All right, what else we got here? Now I'm going to go see above on the chest portion here. Okay, and chest does move up and down. I'm going to see about, wow. And looks like these are supposed to come sideways, but I'm a little bit concerned. Wow. So the hard part for me is the fact that I did have the surgery for my eye. Okay, so that's what I did. I kind of like pulled this out, put this down. Now let's see if I can do something with this. Okay. Megatronus is, I think he's going to go back with this. I'm not sure. Gonna look at the box. Yeah. All right. So let's see what we got here. All right, so this, from what it looks like on the box itself, that this will be, interestingly, huh? Oh wow, so this is going to be flipped around, I guess. Yeah, I'm missing. Yeah, I'm overlooking something here. Oh, because this is the front Martin. That's why. Yeah, it's so hard to do with one eye. And I respect anybody that does transformations live on screen. Like I said, this is like rough cut here. All right, maybe folding these up will do something here. Nope, it won't. Cute. So this is kind of weird. So where I'm like looking at it without the instructions is that you got the folding pieces right here, but at the same time you got the swivel pieces right here. Yeah, gotta see. All right, I'm gonna probably have to go with the cheat on this one and see where the heck I'm at. So, oh yeah, and I did forget to show that once again that the instructions are actually pretty clear. That's it. Yep, and same thing underneath here, just upside down, that kind of stuff. All right, so okay, so actually the first step I did actually correct was to take the fists and tuck them in, and then now it's saying that I have to tilt that all the way up. You know what, guys? I don't think I'm gonna be able to do this transformation for you guys tonight. I don't want to bore the hell out of you by trying this stunt. I mean, honestly, I would love if I would have like prepared it on the first time. I would be like, yeah, no problem. But I'm no genius. I'm half blind, and I got to make sure that I do this correctly as well. Oh, here we go. So I did something here. The treads, did the flip. Wow. Oh, maybe I can do this once and for all. I don't know. All right, so that's here. Huh, very interesting. And I froze again. Jesus, I hate cameras. Yeah, I'm just trying to figure this out because this is looking quite interesting now. All right. What happened? What was this? Yeah, I actually want to get out try on too. Solus definitely. I'm like I said. Hopefully they won't yank her from. If anybody ordered from Amazon, I hope they don't yank her on that either. All right. So let's see where we're at here. I'm gonna be so pissed off at the fact that this may. Look at this box one more time. All right. So this is weird. It's kind of like a whole. I can't explain it. It's like here's the front, right here. This is supposed to be the front right here where the treads are. Now the fun part is trying to figure out which way these go blindfolded. Ugh. Yeah, this is weird. Because that's how it's supposed to be. This and this. And it's going to be something stupid too, and I'm going to be so upset. Well, you guys stuck with me for this so far, and I thank you for your patience and stuff. I don't blame you if you want to head out. Believe me, I won't blame you one bit. Or this is comedy gold to you guys. You know, well, look at this dumbass. He's trying to transform without using instructions. What's next? Oh, that's okay. So this seems to be here. This seems to be here. And I'm still stuck in the same spot. So the question remains, where the hell do I do the swip around? I'm trying to think if it's like kind of like Megatron. Blackmail? Blackmail what? I still suck at transforming. Even if I wasn't doing this on live stream, it's like, oh yeah, I try to do the challenge and it like forget it. I haven't had this much kind of weirdness and freaking. I tried to transform the Optimus Prime from 2007, and that was a challenge and a half. That was 3 hours, and I missed half of Monday Night Raw for that one. All right, so I just don't see why the heck. All right, I'm missing something. So this is for your laughing entertainment. While I look at the instructions, this is add the stage. This is what it looks like so far. A big hot flipping mess. Fun, oh fun, oh fun. I'm just trying. Wow. So supposedly that's supposed to twist and turn. Okay, step 28 is not telling me where to go from here. Is this supposed to turn? Okay. So I'm going to try and, like I said, I am a blind man. I'm trying to figure out how to get this to the forward portion of it. Because I'm still stuck on this part right here. Yeah, I did something wrong here. Okay, so here's the legs. Okay. Oh, you suck. I know. I just saw what oh. All right. So, right here, it does a flip around. And I guess you got to tuck in the plastic. So, halfway there, guys. Halfway there. I think this is going to be kind of like what Megatron was, but this is backwards. Like, so freaking backwards. It's not even funny. Yep. This is going to be comedy gold for you guys. They're like, yeah, how can you do this? Amagalus? Yeah. Emma, yeah. I'm just going to call him Emma because I can't pronounce crap today. Oh my god. Oh, what did I do here? Yeah, hot mess. This is definitely a hot mess. So, unless you're super good with puzzles and everything, guys, and it's probably I see. Yeah, I know. I'd be like I'd probably do. You know what? If YouTube did the Rotten Tomatoes deal, I'd still do better than Snow White. And if anybody's like, "Oh, well, you're saying that because that's not fair because he's Latina." Guess what? I'm Latino. So guess what? Stereotype is invoked in my clause. Boom. All right. So these instructions are kind of wonky, weird, and insane. And I don't know why it's like not giving me what I need as far as flipping this around. I am frozen. Holy Jesus. Yeah, Disney, I did say that. I did say what I said, so ha. Say no to say no. What was it? Somebody put that up there. No money to Disney. That's it. Okay, so the one thing I'm still confused about this whole thing is why I can't be able to do this thing. And like I said, I'm not. Probably because it's just, yeah, you're stupid. Oh, okay, here we go. I think I see the situation here. if I can do this. And it broke. It broke. That didn't break, guys. It's just piece came off. And yeah, it was just the top portion here, the little cannon. So I just by the grabbing his crotch and boom. This now affects it somehow. I'll give you guys, whoever's staying with me on this, I'll give you guys credit for being so damn patient with me. Thank you for your support. Because I don't know why. Okay, so this is down. Tank. No. Oh, wait. That was wrong. It wasn't. I thought it was from the top cannon. It's not. It's the side skirt. My bad. Okay. You know what, guys? I think I'm going to call it quits on this one. As far as transforming this sucker is concerned, he is, without the instructions, I can't, I need the instructions for this one. I'm like halfway there, and I am stumped in certain spots. The stump part, it would definitely be the tracks right here. I got to figure out how to make this be ahead of the game and go forward. Yep. Oh, anybody hear about this one? Kranix. We're getting them. All right. Here we go. I am totally missing out on something here. I don't know what, though. I'm missing something here. Yeah. I think this goes here. Hopefully I don't mess with Nexus Prime too much. Wow, half an hour and I'm already even frustrating you guys. All right, so if I were to judge this thing as far as transformation is concerned, without the instructions, some people can do it naturally. Me, I'm not one of those natural people. So that definitely is out of the question for me. Transformation-wise, for me, kind of sucks. But like I said, I'm going to have to use a visual aid. And again, my camera on my end froze. I need something better. And Predaking, yeah, now they're bringing out Predaking. But still waiting on my other ones, so getting I got something coming in the mail, and hopefully it'll be ready to go. I will not be transforming it though. I will give everybody a fair warning. It will be first impressions, but I will not at all transform what I'm getting. There's two of them I'll unbox, but I won't go with the transformation, not by a long shot. You'll see why when I get it. That's all I can say. I'm probably going to end up unboxing some other things too. Is anybody I don't know if anybody how they feel about unboxing DC DC McFarlane stuff. I've got a couple of things that I'm going to definitely check out. Yeah, I think I might be calling it the day on this one, guys. I don't want to bore you anymore with this shit because this is too damn confusing. I'd get part of it here, and if I don't look at the instructions, it's going to be one thing after another. Let me take this piece off here because Jesus, I think this is kind of like Megatronic, like Megatron style. Because from what I'm seeing now on the what the hell? Yeah. Yeah, I think I'm calling it. I'm calling it a night, guys. A repainted Tiger Hawk. Yeah, I would like to see that. Oh, that is the repaint. Like I said, I'm reading this all wrong, guys. All right, so 35 minutes into it, I can't transform this sucker without looking at the instructions and all that, and I don't want to bore you any more than I need to. So, again, thank you guys for coming out. I'm calling it a hot mess on this one. So the final look with everything here. Here it is, Age of the Primes. Nice glowy stuff here with weaponry. And then Megatronus right here. A hot freaking mess. I transformed them into garbage. So, do I recommend them still? You're damn right. I recommend them highly. But as far as, like I said, transformation is concerned, definitely you want to catch the other guys doing their simple film it, transform it, and go. Because transforming the sucker on camera, no matter what, is not going to be a good thing for me whatsoever. And we don't want that crap. So, that being said, guys, thank you for coming out tonight. I'm sorry I couldn't fulfill my part. You know, 2 transformations is one thing. This guy is kind of a little bit confusing. I'm going to have to definitely look into the directions. I will post final pics later on me finally finishing this bad boy off. So, with that being said, guys, I'm UltraMegatronus. My review, basically, would I get Megatronus? Yes. But use the instructions on this one, guys, because he is a little bit confusing. I mean, like I said, if you're into the puzzles a lot, you'll figure it out easy. If you're like me that needs the instructions, you're going to need them because it gets confusing. I thought this would be like a Megatron kind of transformation, and it's not. It's a couple of tricks on side weird things. So I tried. I failed. And because I failed, I have to do this to myself. And yeah, I have to bow my head in shame. And I tried, guys, again. Thank you for coming out today and supporting me as much as you have and trying to put up with my boring ass transformational stuff. Again, this was a unboxing of the Age of the Primes Megatronus, aka the fallen version of Megatronus. Still, I'd highly recommend them. I mean, I'll say this much: the plastic's pretty freaking solid, though. I would still get them. Confusing as hell without the instructions. With the instructions, probably better. Squats help with that, I hear. Yeah, I need to work out anyway. So I bored you guys enough. Thank you again for coming out and checking out the stream. This is again my hot mess version of the Fallen, and honestly, it looks like he did fall a lot and crashed and burned. Take care, guys, and always remember you're never too old to feel too young. And whenever it comes to collecting things in life, collect life experience itself. Take care. And this time I'm doing it right, and it just keeps on freezing on me. Take care, guys. I'll catch you on the. Oh yeah, before I forget, there will be an early edition of Live with Ultra Megatronus because my guests I will have from across the pond, Ugly Wretch, Lucius. If you're still there, you're coming on, and Phoenix. So more to come. I will let you guys know and send out the let you knows on that situation. Take care, guys. Have a good night, and I tried.